people around the globe. Welcome to our new episode of Wanderlust TV, our all-time favorite travel show. I am Kana, your travel guide for this special episode. All the way to the land of Holy Cross, the country of Infinite Festival, Brazil. The pandemic has ruined many of our adventure goals this year, but it won't stop us from exploring the wonders of the world. Today, we will be accompanied by our four wanderers, Zed, Daichi, Jenny, and Krizyl. They will introduce to us the beauty that Brazil has to offer. So gather around in merriment and stay put, for together, we will wander in the midst of wonders.
Hello everyone, it's me Zed, and before we're going to delve deeper into the culture of Brazil, allow me to give you some facts and statistics about the country. Brazil is located in the eastern South America, and it's known to be the fifth largest country in the world. Its capital is Brasilia, and the current population is approximately 212 million. Imagine the large population in this big country. The climate here is mostly tropical, but the climate in the south is rather temperate. The major population in Brazil ascribes to the Roman Catholic faith, and this can be traced in the history of the country since centuries ago. The country was colonized by the Portuguese, and it is the European settlers who introduced the Catholic faith. Brazilians are tactile and affectionate people, and Brazilian businessmen tend to get to know you better in the personal level before they venture into business deals or business partnerships. We will get to know more of that later, but before that, allow me to introduce to you the wonderful sights and tourist spots here in Brazil.
Hola señoras y señores, this is Daichi Shinoda, and today we'll catch a glimpse of the fascinating side of Brazilian culture. Brazil has a high context culture, which means they're likely collectivist and very implicit. Family plays a large role for Brazilians. For Brazilians, family comes first before one's self-interest. Sounds like Asian, isn't it? Family, known as familia, often refers to one's large extended group rather than immediate family alone. Family members are nearly always willing to help each other in a time of need. However, support can also come through ritual kinship known as compadrio. This is when parents choose additional friends and organizations to be part of their family. Brazilians can be very expressive and emotive in their communication. They're not often afraid to speak what's on their mind and what's in their heart. In terms of physical contact, touching of arms and back is common and widely accepted in practice. Generally, public displays of affection such as holding hands and kissing are acceptable. During a conversation, Brazilians tend to stand very close to one another. This sort of culture is also common to Australian individuals. Brazilians are often verbose in their physical expressions, particularly with gestures. The purpose of gestures is to help emphasize their point of view on that. For instance, the rubbing of hands together refers to the idea that something doesn't matter or it's not a big deal. Also, thumbs up gesture is commonly an approval sign. However, to Brazilians, it is considered rude and obscene, so you have to be careful. Some sounds created by the body also communicate particular ideas. For example, as a way to indicate disapproval or disagreement, a Brazilian may click their tongue and shake their heads. And that will be the common high context cultures found in Brazilian culture. Obrigada e adios.
Particular gestures vary according to cultural and social context, and today we will dive into the Brazilians. Well, it simply means I don't care or I don't mind. It means I am screwed or I just made a big mistake. It means you want someone to leave you alone or please leave me alone. What do you think this means? It means it's taking way too long and should go faster like you like. What do you think that means? It means it looks good on you or you looking great girl, you got great style. So that's all. I hope you learned something from my demonstration. Goodbye!
As we all know, one's own culture provides the lens through which we view the world. Hello, I'm Jenny and we will be exploring the polychronic culture of Brazil. Polychronic is used to describe how we understand and use time as well as how time affects our attitudes, behaviors, and communication. Being a polychronic culture, they highly valued multitasking, consider time as being flexible, and they tend to focus more on the accomplishment of negotiation even if it lapses their schedules. Because life moves naturally in a certain way without following anything. Brazilians are always available and accommodating. It would be an unusual thing for them to refuse a meeting or talking with someone even if they are busy doing something else. Especially in the work environment. They can do several tasks at the same time even if they face some problems along the way, just like reaching the deadlines. On the meeting aspect, they hardly be able to arrive on time. There is no such thing as accurate arrival or departure time for them, and they still don't consider this as being late. Polychronic time runs on several tasks simultaneously. For them, tasks run on one-time track. Personal relationships run on another track with equal urgency. And business people switch back and forth between these varieties of mental time.
Thank you so much, Wanderers, for exploring with us today. Indeed, there is so much more to appreciate in your country wherever you are in this world. If you just pay one attention to the very details that constitute the beauty of one's nation.